You're watching Explore Tulsa.
I was 3 years old jumping in off the diving board, and parents would just scream, "Get that child," thinking I didn't know how to swim. And of course I knew how to swim very well at a very early age because I lived in the water all the time. My family has been doing these swim lessons for 58 years. When my parents started it in 1960, and actually they kind of started it, if you want to say, the year before, but we just go ahead and give that year up. And so we've been doing it for a full 58 years. So my mom and dad are both educators. They both took swimming in college, and in our neighborhood there was a pool, and they said, you know, let's manage that pool, and that can earn us some extra summer money. Well, because he's a coach by nature, obviously, he starts correcting everybody and starts saying, these kids don't know how to swim, we need to fix that. And so he and my mom both worked on that together, and it started growing and growing as far as more kids. They were getting such success that more children kept coming over to the pool and wanting to have some lessons. And so then it just built from there to the point where we had to rent out junior high and high school pools. We've rented various schools throughout the Tulsa area and did that for 35 years. It grew and grew and grew to where we had around 8,000 kids a summer. We have such a passion for swimming and for safety for children. And for adults, it's something that could be prevented, completely prevented. Drownings could be, and it's most generally because people haven't been educated about swimming. People a lot of times think they could swim, but they really can't. They get out there, we have people come for lifeguard classes and students that come for lifeguarding, and they say, I'll ask them first thing before they get in because I'm just curious, have you ever had swim lessons? No, my parents just took me to the pool or whatever. Well, they're the ones that usually can't pass the lifeguard class because they haven't learned formal swim lessons. They haven't learned how to do the stroke properly. So as far as trying to save another person, I would never put that person in jeopardy to try to have to save another person if they can't swim properly themselves. 35 years we taught those 2-week lessons just during the summer, and then we built this facility because we didn't like to see the children go for a whole year without having swim experience, because that's where they lose it. You don't do soccer, you don't do piano, you don't do anything in a 2-week period of time and say, okay, I'm done, or even in a 2-month period of time and say, I'm done, I'm proficient now. And if you were, then boy, I'd speak every foreign language. So people think that just because summertime is when most people swim, that's the only time they need swim lessons. But they actually, to build on top of what they've learned each summer, they were losing it from summer to summer. For 35 years, we watched them lose it, and we'd have to spend a whole first week of their lessons coming the next summer, regaining what they learned last summer that they forgot, and then we only had a week left to teach them. And so what we did was build this year-round facility, which was really unheard of at the time. Not many people ever had a year-round facility where you teach swimming lessons going year-round. We're members of the United States Swim School Association, and when we went, they couldn't believe how many students we had. And it's because of our passion. We have such a passion. My mom and dad instilled that in us, and we have a strong work ethic, and we really, really want to make everybody a safe swimmer. And if that is what we can do in the Tulsa area, then that's what we desire. So that's the wonderful thing about having this family atmosphere, is I don't think people really understand how much of a family we really are. And we treat all of our people like family. Yes, it's a business, and yes, we are here and we have to pay for this building and we have to pay for our staff, but we really feel like everybody that comes here is an extension of our family. And we want them to know that this is like Miller family. And so every time I talk to our people in our rooms, our customers in our rooms, I always say, thank you for being a part of our family, because we really, truly feel that way.